Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Greg Michalowski from ForexLive.com, and today's date is September 4th, 2014. I'm going to talk to you about the euro versus US dollar as we await the ECB interest rate decision. Before I get started, let me remind everybody that if you are interested in receiving more of these videos or seeing more of them, you can always subscribe to our YouTube channel by clicking right here. For access to our market commentary 24 hours a day, 5.5 days a week, please visit us daily at ForexLive.com, and if you want to be on our email list where we're going to tell you all about that's going on at Forex Live and things are changing, please put in your email address right in this box right here, along with the other particulars, and be sure to keep you in the loop. All right, let's take a look at the euro versus US dollar. Before I do, let's go through what we can expect from the ECB tomorrow and from Mario Draghi. The interest rate decision takes place at 7:45 a.m. Eastern Time. That's 11:45 Greenwich Mean Time. And the expectations are that the ECB doesn't do anything. They don't change their rates. They don't announce any additional stimulus at that time. Now, there are some people or economists who expect a small cut of 10 basis points, and so that is part of the possibility, but the vast majority, or the majority of more than majority of the economists are looking for no change in policy. At 8:30, Mario Draghi is going to take center stage and talk about the TLTR program, which is coming up on September 18th. He's going to speak about the stimulus from that. He's going to speak about how interest rates are low and providing stimulus. He's going to speak about how he probably feels that the member states should start to stimulate their economies, stimulate employment within their own economies. He mentioned this at the Jackson Hole Summit. And he may also talk about the quantitative easing, if you will, of the ECB, which he hopes to fast track through an investment house in the United States called BlackRock. They're consulting the ECB on how they can fast track this idea of using asset-backed securities as their instrument to provide more liquidity into the market, their version of quantitative easing. Problem with that, there's not a lot of asset-backed securities in the market for the ECB to buy back and provide liquidity, and so hence the help from BlackRock probably. And he may speak to that idea or get a question in regard to that idea, so the market will be paying attention to what he has to say there. Inflation's low, unemployment's high, growth not all that great, and some of the member countries complaining, like France, about how they're concerned about the inflation rate. All those may come up in the question and answer and the press conference that Draghi holds starting at 8:30. Now let's take a look at the key levels that the market's going to be paying attention to. And on the daily chart right here, on the downside, we came down to the low that we saw in the month of September. That low came in at 131.04, and the market held that level on at the lows earlier this week. The market low came in at 131.09. So that is going to be our floor level, that if the market moves below that level tomorrow, we would look for additional selling pressure. Where to? And I bring your attention to this 50% retracement level. Now, this 50% retracement level, that's of the move. I'm going to zoom out here from the 2012 low to the 2014 high. 50% retracement level comes in at 130.16. I'll zoom back in right now, and that would be this level right here, 130.16. A little bit below that level is the parallel channel trend line here, which comes in around the 130 level, even somewhere down there. So between 130 even and 130.16 will be the target on a break of the 131.04. Now, does it mean that we're going to get below to that level? No, we can go to 130.82 and move back above the 131.04 level. That would negate the move. So what we're looking for is a breakthrough 131.04 and staying below that level. If it stays below that level, very similar to what we saw here, where the market stayed below the 131.19 level. That was a Friday low gap to the downside here, came up to the 19 level, stayed below. That kept the bearish bias intact. The market moved lower. Like up here, where we fell below the trend line. We stayed below that level, yes, and the market stayed there. So we want to see the progression to the downside staying below the 131.04 level, and that keeps the bears in control of the euro, and a move down toward the 130, 130.16 level will be the next target. Now, if by some freak accident or market interpretation, or the market's already priced in, or whatever, the market moves higher during Draghi's press conference, we have some levels that we're going to be watching there as well. And if we take a look at the hourly chart here, and you see this green line right here, that represents the 200-hour moving average. Now that's going to be trending down through the evening and through the night session, and we should get down toward around the 130, 160 level, which also corresponds with this low right here, this low right here, and this high right here that we saw in trading yesterday in the euro. So that's going to be a key level to get above, the 130, 160 level. Now we're only 11 pips away from that level right now. We can go above it in the next hour of trading for all I know. But if the market should rotate to the downside between now and that ECB decision, and we move above that 130, 160 level, that would be more bullish for the euro. Other levels of resistance on the top side include the 61.8% of the move down from last week's high to the low here. That level comes in at 131.77, and then that 132.19 level, which is a low from 2 Fridays ago, and also corresponding with the high from last week's trade, 132.19. I would not expect the market to get much above the 132.19 level if we see some sort of rally in tomorrow's trading, but you never know. You never know what may happen during these meetings. So that's how I see the market. I'm going to be on or posting on our website at forexlive.com. So be sure that you visit us there at that time. We also, of course, have time between now and then where the market may move around a little bit. So, but those are the levels that I'll be paying attention to and what we're looking for from that ECB meeting. My name is Greg Michalowski. Once again, if you're interested in more commentary, visit our site at Forex Live. Input your email address and name through here. And if you like this video and want to see more of it, click on the subscribe button. Good fortune with your trading. Bye-bye now.